All right, next planet, boom, networking. All of my high eyes, or what I like to call dolphins, usually love this one. So if you're a dolphin and you'd rather be around people mixing it up, here are two of my favorite sources. So do an investor or seller in seminar. All right, we just talked about it, how you can incorporate it into your call. So if you're better in person, the easiest way to host a seminar and to network with people, and either you can do it in person or via Zoom, is first, you pick a date. So you go, look, on April 15th or March 10th, I'm going to do my first seller seminar. So now that you have a date set, you're going to reverse engineer the invitations that you need to be getting to have people come there. People go, why would anyone want to attend a seller seminar? People love seller seminars. You're going to frame this in, hey, if you have any interest in selling, I'm going to talk to you about how to maximize the net value of your home, inspection items that you should be concerned about that you might want to address ahead of time that's going to give you the maximum return. I'm going to have a lender here to talk about numbers for when you sell, if you need to do a bridge loan or you want to buy before you sell, different options so you don't have to worry about being homeless and how we're going to coordinate the sell. If you're downsizing, we can talk about what that looks like. If you're upsizing, we can talk about what that looks like. There's a simple presentation, and I'm not trying to pitch Keller Williams, I just stole it from them because they have it free on their website. If you go to Keller Inc., KELLERINK.com, go under the investor section on that website, they give you the entire PowerPoint presentation to do this for free. For investor, seller, buyer, all of these seminars are on there. That's where I got my first one, and then we just customized it over time. You can also do this via Zoom, and you can invite people to this. If you're going to do it via Zoom, you do the RSVP, you have people come on there. The secret to doing a great seminar is have guest speakers on there so you don't have to do a lot of the talking. Have a stager, right? A lot of questions about sellers are, well, do I need to stage the home? How much is staging going to cost? How does the staging process work? Bring a stager with you. Maybe you have a contractor there to talk about repair items and what might they need if they want to replace the kitchen before they sell. Out of each one of these seminars, you're just providing educational information while building a relationship for the future. And some people will sell right now. They'll be like, I gotta go. I'm ready to rock and roll right now. If you're doing it in person and you're like networking, then incorporate it with a little happy hour event. Have some beer and cheese there. Talk to people, make it more fun, make it more comfortable, but that's a big piece of it. And then with investors, it's the same thing. Investors, a lot of time, if they're first-time investors wanting to purchase properties, investors also have properties they need to sell. They either became accidental investors, meaning that they took over a property because it was left to them and there's a tenant involved. They had to sell and no one wanted to buy their house, so they became an investor because they had to rent it because they still had a job position that they had to take somewhere else. So you're going to help the absentee owner understand the selling process at the highest level. So with this, you're going to have Evite, obviously, for the technology. You're still going to want to use a dialer because even if you're inviting your sphere or your database, it's so much easier to put all the numbers into a dialer and bomb through your entire database much faster. Also, side note on a dialer, it can leave automated voice messages with the invitation. That's very powerful. The third piece of tech that I love that I use, which I just solely believe in, is Sly Broadcast. So Sly Broadcast gives me the ability to leave a pre-recorded message. I can put in a set number of phone numbers. It'll bypass everybody's phone number and leave an automated message on their voicemail, inviting them to my seminar, so I don't even have to talk to them if I don't want to. So Sly Broadcast is a great tool. And then the last one is Easy Text, right? Easy Text allows you the ability to mass text everyone in your database, or you can also, of course, text random people with your invitation, and I believe it's a ½ cent per text message. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what the number is. There's technology that we can do. Remember, all you're creating is a funnel, and you're using the tech to leverage it as much as possible so you don't have to work as hard, but still get the same outcome. If you're scared of the tech and you're going, I just don't ever see myself using a dialer or Sly Broadcast or Easy Text, don't. Just know you're gonna have to work 10 times as hard or have 10 times less results. You got to embrace the tech. If you're going, why is this other person selling so much and I'm not? They're using the tech at a higher level. I promise you. Any questions on that, Anna? All right, cool. Then the next one is affiliated business partners. So if you're a networker, I love networking with businesses. So affiliated business partner would be any business that you can send business to that in return would hopefully rescind the favor and send business back to you. So there's a couple of things I want you to write down to be able to engage affiliated business partners. Number one is a business spotlight. So the business spotlight is one of the easiest features that you can utilize, whether you're on a team and they do it for you, like we do at Elite Home Partners, or you can still do that and do it on your own. So if you're leveraging an affiliated business spotlight, all you're going to do is call up any person that you know that owns a business on earth and ask them if they'd like to be featured in your monthly business spotlight. All you're going to do is interview them. You can either do this with your cell phone on a little tripod, interview them, ask them a few questions about their business and why people should be interested, and you're going to share it on your social media. Okay, that's level one. That's the easiest thing to do. They'll think you're great. They'll think it's amazing. You go, look, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of realtors. I know a lot of people in my office. I think you have the best taco shop in town, or whatever it might is that they provide the service for. I want to feature that out to my database. So it's an easy phone call and ask them if they want to be featured. Anytime you do this, they're going to want to hook you up and hope, of course, in the future, send business your way. Not only will they send business your way, but now with your affiliated business partner, you can tie this to your monthly giveaway because they might have a service or a product that they'd be willing to give you for free to get them featured out to your entire market that now you can utilize to give a giveaway to have people call in every month to win a prize from your database. Super fun. Anna, right? We just did this. Like, can you explain how it just worked with the Jacquard Hotel on our last one?
Yeah, absolutely. So I had slowly been building this relationship with one of the hotels in the Denver metro area. And we called and just said, hey, we want to solidify this partnership and take it to the next level. And here's how we'd like to do it. We'd like to feature you on our social media as the business partner of the month. And would you be willing to provide us the giveaway item of the month? Within, I want to say 4 minutes of sending that communication, it was at the top of my inbox. Absolutely. We would love to partner with you. It's an incredible opportunity. Thank you so much for thinking about us. So we did a one night stay giveaway in February as our giveaway. We put a little video together highlighting the business, and that was a return on investment of 100 new followers. We reached over 1,200 new accounts on our social media. And now the Jacquard wants to do more things with us, right?
Yeah, and the night stay was $700. It was a free hotel night for $700 that one of our people in our database got for free, that we got for free because we didn't have to pay for it, which is great.
And the other opportunity to leverage with affiliated business partners is everything you want to do with client appreciation events. Next time we host a client appreciation event, Jacquard's going to be our first call.
So there's so many benefits of it. Now, if you're making calls to your database and you're calling up, here's how this, because I always say, what do you have to call about? If I'm calling my center of influence, I'm going to call up and I'm going to go, if you know what they do for a living, great. If you don't, because sometimes you forgot, like you didn't have your detailed notes, you just call up and you go, hey, John, Susie, how you, or whoever it is, John, how you doing? Oh, great. Hey, how's everything going? You can do your Ford family occupation recognition dreams, right? So how's the family? Oh, excellent. Good. Yeah. Little Susie just graduated. Well, wonderful. I was just, how's work? It's great. Well, hey, speaking of work, hey, I've really decided to feature, I want to partner deeper with business relationships in our community. I'm doing a local business spotlight. Now, I know, with your job, you're a school teacher. I don't know if I could do anything to really feature the school. Maybe I could help with any charity programs that you have or anything like that. But if not, do you know of any other great businesses that I should know that I should be in business with? And they're going to stop and they're going to think about it and they're going to go, what do you mean, like a restaurant? Well, no, any businesses like landscaping companies. Do you like who does your yard? Do you like this? Anybody that you should connect me with that I should know. Well, yeah, actually, my landscaper is phenomenal, or my XYZ is phenomenal. Well, would you mind giving me his or her contact information? And would you be okay if I used your name and said that you referred them to me? Now you call that business. You just made a new contact, a new referral. You could feature them in your business spotlight, and you can see how fast this can grow. You want to be in business with businesses because they know so many other people, right? That's the power of this at scale. And it really takes traction very, very quickly. Okay.